Okay, now in Aman database, let us show the table. What table we have? For that we write the command show tables. Show tables command. So it has the table named as student. Now let us include this student table. Let us show the record of this table. So what we write? Select. Select from student. Okay, semicolon. Press enter key. Now it will display all the records of student table. So these are the records of student table. What I mean to say that so far we were using the group by function to display those records which were having matching values, similar values. Like we were displaying section or STU class or roll number, and these were having the matching values. But here giving that what if you want to display the column which doesn't have the matching value, like marks column, it doesn't have the matching values. So if you want to display marks column, what will happen? If you display the STU name column, so STU name column also doesn't have the matching values. So in that case, what will happen? So that's what here you are told that MySQL will not produce any error in this case, but it will display the first record from the group. It will take the first row from the group. Okay, grouping you have to do on the column which are matching, which are having the matching values, similar values, like STU class, section, or roll number. On this you will do the grouping. But displaying the record, you can display from different columns, and it will pick up the first row or first record from the groups. So let us display this. Let us first write select command. Select. Now what we want to select? Suppose we want to select a STU name. So let us write STU name. Or let us first write the STU class, because we are going to group on class. So STU class, comma STU name. Okay, then comma count. Let us write count if we want, otherwise no need. So let us write count or sum. Any function we can write, any aggregate function. Sum of marks. Sum of marks. Okay. Select STU class, select STU name, then sum of marks, then from student, then let us write group by function. Group by which function you want, which column you want. So let us include STU class. Group by STU class. Now in that, what will happen? If you see, press enter key. So now you can see the grouping has been done on the basis of STU class, because we have written here group by STU class. So grouping has been done on the basis of STU class. In that we want to display the STU name, and you all know STU name does not have the matching values, that means similar values. So what will happen? What it will do? It will take the first record. MySQL will take the first record from the group. So like class 6 group has been created. So let us see the first record of class 6. So can you see the first record of class 6? What is the first record? Abhay. So here Abhay has been displayed in the first group, that is class 6. Then we have the second group. Second group is of class 7. And you can see the first record of class 7. What is the first record of class 7? The first record is of Sonu. So Sonu has been displayed. Yes. Then let us see the group of class 8. So class 8 is there. In this, let us see the first record of class 8. Monu is there. So Monu has been displayed. Okay. So this you can say it is the grouping of columns with non-expression values, with non-matching values. Okay. Have you all understood? Kindly reply me. Have you all understood?
Yes.
Okay. Any problem? So let me tell one more example.
So it is last one once again.
Yeah.
So tell this last one once again. I was disconnected.
This one.
This here this
Okay. Okay. Let me
last one.
explain once more.
Some
Can you see this screen? Picture screen.
yes sir.
Okay. Here what is written? Non-group expression with group by function. It means now you are going to include those columns in the group by function which are not having the matching values or similar values. They are called non-group expressions. The columns or the records which don't have the matching values. So the column which don't have the matching values, they are in the category of non-group expressions. Okay. And how can we do that? How can we display that? That here you have been told that the group by function takes those columns which have the similar values, which have the matching values. Is it or not? Group by function takes those
Yes sir.
columns or involves those columns which have the similar or matching values. But here, what if you
Yes.
give the non-matching values, the column of non-matching values, or if you give the non-expression, non-group expressions? So in this case, it is told that in this case, the MySQL will not produce any error. It will not produce any error. But what it will do, it will just display the first record from the group. It will create the group. And in that group, what column you want to display, it will take the first record from each group. Have you understood, Tanmay?
Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir.
Like here you can see, the group has been created on the basis of department number. Okay, that has the similar values. But the columns are being displayed from e-name and sum of salary. So what will you find that e-name does not have the matching values or similar values. So in that case, group by function will divide the group on this column, department number, and display the value of e-name on the basis of first record. First record means it will take the first row of the group, of each group. So that's what I
Okay
told
sir.
the example. Now let us see the example once more, then you will understand. Okay. Once again, I am going to share you the SQL screen. So kindly see the example. Now you can see the only SQL screen. Okay. Let me first display table once more. This is your table. Okay. In this table, you all can see and tell very well that which columns have the matching values and which not. So we can see here STU class has the matching values, section has the matching values, and roll number has the matching values. Is it or not?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Yes. So now what we do, we are just going to create groups on the basis of these, any one of these columns, either STU class or section or roll number. But we are going to display these columns also, either STU name or marks. So if you are going to display STU name or marks, what do you find? That they don't have the matching values. They don't have the similar values. So in this case, MySQL will not produce any error, but it will display the first record from the group. Like it will create the class 6 group, class 7 group, and class 8 group. And in each group, you will find that class 6 has how many records? 3 plus 3, 6 records. Class 7 has 2 records, and class 8 also has 2 records. So in each group, you will find the first record. SQL will take or pick up the first record from each group. Okay, now let me create the group first. Like here I have written, can you see? I have written first the column on which we are going to group. The column on which we are going to apply the group function. So STU class, then we want to display the STU name also. That is a non-group expression. Then we are going to display the sum of marks. Okay, sum of marks or marks table only. So this is also a non-group. Let us display only marks. Okay, so this is also a non-group expression. STU name and STU marks, both are non-group expressions. So now what we do? Let us write the group by function. Group by function. Now write the column name in which group can be created. So we can create the groups in STU class, section, or roll number. Anyone? So let us take a group by STU class. Okay? Group by STU class is written. Now what we do? Press the semicolon and press enter key. As you press enter key, you will see the groups created on STU class and the records will be displayed. That is, first record will be displayed in each group. That is of class 6, class 7, and class 8. Here you can see. Groups has been created on the basis of STU class. That is, class 6 group has been created, class 7 has been created, class 8 has been created. But in this group, you can see each group has more than 2 or more than 2 records. But MySQL will not display all the records in the groups. In the groups, it will display any one record. So what it does, it just takes the first record. It just picks up the first record from the table, from the group. So from class 6, it has taken Abhay. Abhay is the first record in class 6. You can see here. Abhay from class 6 is the first record. Then for class 7, it has taken Sonu. So you can see in class 7, the first record is Sonu. And marks also you can see. Not only name, marks also, because we have gained marks also. So like Abhay, first record, and its marks is 99. So Abhay 99 is displayed. That is the first record. Then for class 7, Sonu. Sonu has the mark 76. So Sonu 76. That is the first record of class 7. Then class 8, in class 8 group, you have Monu with 78 marks. So you can see in class 8, the first record is, and it has 78 marks.
Sir?
Yes?
What if we group by marks? Group by STU class के जगह group by marks कर दे तो?
Group by marks, yeah, let us check that also. Actually, that is not a matching value. That doesn't have the matching values. So what will happen?
Yes,
groups, all the groups will be created. Okay, all the group means on the basis of all these marks.
Yes,
grouping means,
56 match कर रहा है.
listen to me. Why do we make grouping? Grouping
So because repeat नहीं हो इस वजह से.
can be put up, in which similar values can be involved. Is it or not?
Yes.
Yes. So that's why we use the group by function.
Yes, sir.
But if you are going to include such a column which doesn't have the similar values, so what will happen? Let us see. Your question is right. Yes, let us only write, we want to display STU name, marks. Marks, we want to create the group. So we display the marks and then we display STU name also. Then from the table name, we have the table name as student. Press the enter key. Now write the group by function. Now you want to say this, na? That if we create on the basis of marks,
Yes, sir.
is it or not, Tanmay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, हाँ.
Kindly keep quiet. So just write semicolon and press enter key. Now what will you see? You will see all the columns, all the records. See, all the records have been displayed. No groups created. Why? Why? Can you tell me?
Because they are not repeated.
Yeah, this column doesn't have the matching value. Groups are created when two or more than two matching values are found. Okay. But here in this column,
Yes, sir.
no matching value is found. So what it did, it just only put up the records in sequential order and displayed it. No groups are there. So here you can see 56, 76, all the marks are displayed in sequential order, means in ascending order, and then the simple record has been displayed as it is. As it is, no groups are found. Any other query?
Sir, in this mark section, we cannot write in decreasing order. We cannot show.
No, actually listen. Ascending order, descending order, this I had told you in sorting when I was telling order by function. Do you remember or not?
Yes, sir. But in this, if we want, then it cannot be.
It can be. We can have, listen. In group by function, we can have order function. So let us use that also. We can use two functions, order by and group by also. Do you want to see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me see. Let me show you. So let us write select marks STU name from student. Okay. Then let us write group by function. Group by. Now tell me the column name by which you want to group. Marks only or any other similar values.
This only marks.
Okay. So write marks. Press enter key. Now write order by function. Order by. Now by which column you want to order? Marks or name?
Means
Can you
name.
tell me
ये
one
marks से
thing?
करिए.
Marks in decreasing order.
Okay, marks in decreasing order, na? So let us write marks, then
Yes, sir.
write DESC. Marks DESC. Okay. Press the semicolon and press enter key. Now can you see?
Yes, sir.
Any problem?
No.
Now you can see your marks are displayed. Group also is there, group by function is there, and marks also is displayed with descending order. Okay, now one more interesting thing. You can also have the ordering in group by function. That is, if you group the matching values. So in the matching values also you can have the order by function. Let me apply that and you can see the interesting thing. So let us write select marks, STU name. Let us write STU class also. Select STU class. Okay. Select STU class. Comma marks, comma STU name from student. Then write group by function. Group by. Let us group on the basis of class. Group by STU class. Then write order by function. Order by. Now how you want to order? Mark wise, marks wise, name wise. How you want to order? So let us write marks. So you want to put the group by function in sorting, and that also according to marks. Now how, ascending order or descending order, this depends on your choice. So let us write first descending order, DESC. Now press semicolon and press the enter key. What is the problem? Oh, sorry. There is triple S. Group by STU class. Order by marks, descending order. Yes. Now you can see the groups have been created according to STU class 6, 8, 7. But you have put the order, or you can say the sorting, on which column? Marks column. So your sorting has been done in descending order on marks column. That is 99 came first, 78 came first, and 76 came then after that. Sorry, 78 came second, then after that 76. And accordingly your class has been arranged. You can see 6 came first for this 99, then 8 came, then 7 came. It has not brought 6, 7, 8. It has brought 6, 8, 7 because you have applied the sorting on the basis of marks column. Have you all understood?
Yes, sir.
Any problem to anyone? Any query?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Now I am going to show some questions to you. In that I may solve one or two questions. Here only I will solve, and then I will give a homework to you that you have to solve. Okay. You have to solve, and you can send a PDF or picture format in the WhatsApp group after solving the query. So let me share the screen. Can you see the screen? All of you tell. Can you all see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So as we have finished the SQL syllabus, now no more topic is there in SQL. Okay. So far we have finished. If any topic is left in your book, kindly inform me. But according to me, I think I have finished all the topics. What is there in your CBSE syllabus? If by mistake anything is left, you can inform me. Is it clear? But here the questions are, following questions are based on the tables. These are 3 tables you can see. Table 1 named as book information. In this we have the columns book ID, book title, and price. Table 2 sales. In this we have the column name store ID, store date, and sales amount. Okay, kindly take the screenshot because it is a homework for you. All of you take the screenshot. So these are 2 tables. One is book information, one is sales about sales. Then third is exam result. The third table is exam result. In this there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 records are there with the field names STUID, F name, L name, exam ID, exam score. Okay. F name means first name, L name means last name. Then on the basis of these tables, here questions are asked. Here are the questions. Okay. The first question: which SQL statement allows you to find the highest price from the table book information? Okay, find out the correct answer. Then second question: which SQL statement lets you find the sales amount for each store? The third question: which SQL statement lets you list all stores whose total sales amount is over 5,000. Then further we have, which SQL statement lets you find the total number of stores in the sales table. Next, which SQL statement allows you to find the total sales amount for store ID 25 and the total sales amount for store ID 45. Then next, what SQL statement do we use to find the average exam score for exam ID equal to 1? All these questions are based on SQL statements, either group by function or having clause or where function or count function, sum function, average function. So all these functions have been involved and then these questions have been put. Okay. So kindly remember all those functions which I have told and then solve these questions. Next we have, which SQL statement do we use to find out how many students took each exam? The next, what SQL statement do we use to print out the record of all students whose last name starts with L? Then the last, what is the result of the following SQL statement? These are the 9 questions. Kindly take screenshots. Okay, I will put a video also on YouTube. If you are not able to take a screenshot or anyhow you are not able to note down, so you can watch the video also on YouTube. Then you can solve. Okay. So the class is over. Now let me take the attendance. Then you can leave. Any query from any student?
No, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you
Thank you,
everyone.
sir.
Bye.